Dear friends, today I'm going to share with you a personal experience that has changed my own life. And I'm sure it's gonna change yours in one way or another. False beliefs. We all get our beliefs from our families, friends, relatives, religion, education. However, these false beliefs can be in three different levels: being a person, being a woman, and being a mom. Let's start with being a person false lessons or false beliefs. I used to think that any woman without abaya is a bad one. I also used to think that a man with a long beard is someone who's too strict to enjoy his life. So I used to consider how people look and how they work or behave just as a main tool to judge, interpret, and sometimes make decisions. Also, I used to think that if I mind my own happiness, then it's too selfishness. So the second false belief is that you're too selfish if you think how to make your own happy. However, now I came to realize that whenever I'm happy, then my surrounding is happy as well. Because this is reflected through the way that we behave, the way that we take effect and being affected by your surrounding. You are not an ice cream. You cannot please everyone. Also, the third lesson. Have you ever thought or had someone telling you, think it twice? Well, I believe whenever we think it twice, we stop. Why? Because our mind gets a program to think being hesitant or sometimes just feel no, my first impression was not correct. So I always think that once you decide you want to do it, enjoy doing it. Let's move to another point, which is related to me being a woman. Have you ever thought that men or women are equal? Well, I've heard so much about this. However, I'm not thinking this way. Why? Because now I know that women and men are equal in rights, but they are different in expertise, in abilities, and skills. So just embrace who you are. There are also some other false beliefs in different areas. Let's take one as an example from being a mom. Being a mom, I've always been recommended, just do this, do not do that. So there was no chance for me to do what I think is right. However, at some point I just thought that I have to consider what I think as a mom is right for my baby. I'm sure here and there, whether you are 60, whether you are 20 years old, you face some of these beliefs that you may at some point think that no, I cannot change. However, maybe you need one thing only. You need to hear your inner voice. You need to consider one right lesson that we learned in life, that this inner sound or voice we have within us is right. So hear it, question your own beliefs, and go on.